turn the volume.
10, 9, 8.
Oh,
Okay.
here it is, boys.
Here we go.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all.
Oh, he does
Like
have a
many of
mustache.
you,
Hi,
I've
Joe.
been playing games as long as I can remember. They're a core part of what makes me who I am. I believe there's this deeply rooted, often unstated mission in games to keep adventure alive. In 2014, Bungie set out to start a new adventure.
Joe Blackburn, the
Heroes
company man
awakened
wearing
on a desolate
PlayStation shoes.
planet. A silent god set in our skies. And it wouldn't be long before an ancient enemy, shrouded in darkness,
You sure?
showed up at humanity's
Okay.
door to destroy us.
Cool. Thank you, baby.
Over the years,
Love you.
our heroes would
Whenever
shape
you're
a
ready.
story far greater than
PlayStation
anything we could
shoes.
have imagined.
Yeah, those are
Players would explore
Paul George
deep
basketball
into the
shoes.
depths of Venus,
Freaking ready, dude. I got a
hunting machine
Kawachi.
god that controlled time itself. They'd invent ways to combine their mythic weaponry and their paracausal abilities to stand alone against monsters that took others an entire elite squad. They'd race alongside their friends far into the early morning in the halls of an ancient city where only a select few emerged victorious at dawn, clutching the heart of a dragon. But most importantly, they'd bring their friends and their family into this world together on this adventure. Now,
No hesitation.
together, we approach the final shape.
All right, let's see it.
We're about to embark
My background.
on the last expedition of Destiny's first saga. So let's be clear about the stakes. In the final shape, you will go inside the Traveler. The journey will be difficult. And what awaits you on the other side of this trek is nothing less than the deadliest entity we have ever faced.
Looks like he's about to
There will
cry.
be no open betas. There aren't going to be any guides on the internet telling you how to handle what's to come. Whether you've been with us from the beginning, joined us somewhere along the road, or are looking at Destiny for the first time, anybody who shows up on launch day is going to be greeted with this same uncharted world. A vacuum-sealed experience begging for you to be the first person to peel it open. So today is your invitation to go forth and adventure.
You should have said become legend. Oh shit.
Oh my god. Googlebot? Just kidding.
Redone new light?
Wait.
After all these years, we never talked about it. Why I brought you back.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh,
shit. That.
You were chosen.
Hold up.
The old tower.
What?
Old boss.
The truth is, I didn't know then.
Galley?
It was just a feeling. But I know now. After all we've seen,
Cade!
all we've lost,
What?
Oh my
Is
god.
that the witness?
might be our last.
Okay.
So I'm asking you,
Whoa!
one
What?
last time
What?
Tormented.
Oh
to
shit.
rise.
Excuse me? Was that a freaking axe?
Well, that was a battle axe. What the fuck?
My
that,
birthday!
Wait, when was
It
it?
comes out on my birthday!
Oh, viejo.
This is a momentous time in Destiny history.
Shit!
We've been building to this moment for the last 10 years.
The final shape
those-
is the conclusion to that journey. This is
that
a
a new
moment
super?
in gaming that, as a developer, you
New
just
void
don't
super?
get very often.
Guardians and allies are fighting the biggest threat that the universe has ever seen in this big culmination of the Light and Darkness saga.
When we were thinking of what the final shape could be, it had to be a lot of different things. It needs to pay off this epic confrontation with the Witness that we've been setting up for years. It has to bring you closer to your allies in the Vanguard. It has to be this place that like makes you feel nostalgic for the entire journey you've been on.
When we were resurrected by ghosts at the very beginning of this story, we didn't know why, but it was for this. The Traveler is asking us for help, and it's our responsibility to protect every living thing in the universe from what the Witness intends to do.
Hey, he has the same last name as me.
When we first start the final shape, we are finally able to go through the portal that the Witness opened in the Traveler at the end of Lightfall.
Inside is the Pale Heart of the Traveler. That is the
Oh.
stage for our showdown with the Witness.
Pale heart.
Shit.
The Witness has the darkness. It has always had a connection to it. The Pale Heart of the Traveler is what it's trying to use to gain connection to the light. So with both, it can enact its final shape.
The Witness looks around and sees a lack of purpose,
Holy
no
shit.
meaning. It wants to fix all that. So it's trying to put the universe into this frozen perfection where everything's just exactly how it thinks it's supposed to be. That is the final shape.
This is like down the rabbit hole. Like, what the fuck?
If we're going to defeat the Witness, it's going to take everyone. Failure is not an option.
We're gonna need the Vanguard, all of our allies, and all the Guardians to rally
What's
together
that?
and be brave in the face
Void
of the
super.
darkness.
It's gotta be.
Oh,
void
new
super.
supers? Oh, that'd be
Gotta
sick.
We're going to answer questions at the grandest scale. But what I find really interesting is that it's also a very personal journey where we deepen our relationships with these characters that we've known for so long. Zavala, Ikora, our ghost, get to reconnect with Cade 6. So, like, while there's this great conflict and everything going on around us and stakes of just unimaginable heights, it's still at the end a story
was a
told around
strange
campfires
stuttering every now
by
and
a
then.
bunch of companions who have been
Mine's
fighting
good.
together for
Mine's fine.
hundreds of years.
Fucking stupid computer.
I feel like the characters got redesigned a little bit. Like, Zavala looks older. Ooh.
Oh my
In the
god.
final shape, we're going
Bro.
through the portal that the Witness has opened up to confront it and stop the final shape. Inside the Traveler is
Oh,
this
shit.
infinite, vast, unknowable,
The speaker's
and
quarters.
we're landing on the Pale Heart, which is a fraction of really what is inside the Traveler.
The Pale Heart
Whoa.
is weird. It's a little strange. It makes you feel a bit uncomfortable. And it is also just so cool and artistic in the best way.
The Witness entered well ahead of any Guardians, and so it's had time to kind of shape what's there. When our Guardian enters, the rest of the Pale Heart starts getting shaped also around what we've experienced.
Oh,
This
shit.
is the Traveler recreating the world in front of you as it saw on your journey.
One of the most
Was that
memorable
Venus?
Brutalis from Destiny's past is the D1 tower.
Recycle
Considered
content.
A labor of love from the Destiny team. The final shape
Eververse.
means so much to everyone building it, and I think players are really going to be able to see that.
Whoa.
The Pale Heart is our very first linear destination that we've ever
Ooh.
done. I would love it if players felt that they began their journey in a place of safety.
Very first
and
linear
feel
destination?
it
Yeah.
escalate in
Oh,
danger,
shit.
in surrealness, because there is this beautiful evolution of the space.
They see things that are more and more wrong as they begin to go towards the Witness's monolith. It's kind of this omnipresent, foreboding thing off in the distance.
the weirdest thing.
It's like Lord of the Rings.
To the monolith in the form of reshaping, kind of like deconstructing things and putting them back together, just wrong.
The sense of scale you get out there, like as you're exploring these spaces and you're jumping on these reshaped cuboids of Earth, you feel tiny as a Guardian. You feel alone.
Whoa.
You feel like you are not the force to be reckoned with that you have been. You're not the God Slayer right now. You're just this little person jumping from these massive pieces to massive pieces.
Oh, what the hell?
One of the things that we really try
Sheesh.
to also capture is that the witness keeps throwing everything it has at you. And so you're going to fight these new enemies, the subjugators.
Oh shit.
Subjugators are the new unit you're going to be facing in the final shape.
Strand?
Strand.
Damn.
Enhanced power
They can
sets.
suspend.
How do they have strand?
Performing
And
stasis
stasis.
powers and strand powers to face the
That's cool.
Guardian.
It's
That's
because they have the
fucking cool.
darkness.
Of all the other enemies you're fighting.
Yeah, but we're the only people who have
It's
strand.
something entirely new to the battlefield, which is kind of
that is
this
true.
They
element of
learned it.
control.
They're back there pinging away with stasis abilities, throwing
Damn.
things at you, freezing you in place, tangling you up.
Reminds me of Forerunners from Halo. The Forerunner.
We're focusing you on the campaign and only the campaign. It's the most important thing in the universe at that moment. You have to stop the final shape from happening.
And for that, we do need the help with our allies. And so we're going to make sure that the core Vanguard team gets back together. Zavala and Ikora and Cade.
The campaign is just the start of the Pale Heart. After you've reached the monolith and finished the campaign, we open up the entire destination. And so the entire Pale Heart is going to react to you and what you are doing.
Oh, that's
Dreaming
sick.
City level of stuff.
The campaign in the final shape doesn't really end with the final mission. The raids are where you defeat like the big bosses.
Raids?
So it's only natural that when you are going to confront the witness, you're going to do that in the raid. But that might
Oh,
not
in the
be
raid.
enough.
Okay. I was about to say, yeah. What the
This is a
fuck?
moment where we need to rally all Guardians to be able to overcome the final shape and the witness.
God, I love that. That's so cool. All these different places.
Okay.
In the final shape, we are inside the Traveler, very close to this energy. This allows us to have new supers, Arc,
Yes.
Void.
We want to
There we go.
create something that turns you into an offensive powerhouse, but also can benefit your allies in a support capacity. There is this thread of team play and like working with your friends to overcome the odds.
Ooh.
Oh.
The
Oh.
Warlock Super is this ultimate expression of solar energy coursing
Radiance?
through your Guardian. This Solar Warlock Super is a callback to Radiance from D1.
Oh.
Golden Gun. This is the only other first-person super in Destiny right now. Your melee's like all these projectiles going off.
I love the
Amount of
examples, dude.
projectiles, your grenade almost being sentient.
Oh,
it
that's
circles
so
around.
That's
cool.
sick.
The character bounces off and goes to another one, and you're so overflowing with this energy that you are also giving it to your allies, allowing them to have their solar weapons supercharged, applying
Oh,
so
cool.
much when they're shooting.
That's
The new
so
Solar
cool.
Warlock
That's
aspect.
dope.
When I cast my Rift, it is going to create this little solar soul that when it sees
Nice.
an enemy, launches part of itself out and hits the enemy and explodes and scorches them.
It just feels very alive.
Damn.
That
looks
sounds sick.
amazing.
Yeah.
Twilight Arsenal. It's a layered super.
This is the only ranged one-off offensive super for Titans in the game. The Titan jumps up into the air, summons this giant void axe, throws it, summons another one, throws it.
Oh, shit.
And looks at a different group of enemies, throws it. And
Okay.
when the axes
Oh,
fly through the air,
yeah.
stick into the ground, or an enemy do their void gravity thing where they suck a bunch of energy. And
Oh,
enemies in and
shit.
then
That's
die.
so cool.
That doesn't destroy
yeah.
the axe. The axe sticks around.
What?
And you and
Yo.
your allies can go
Dude.
pick up
That's so cool.
What the fuck?
This super is insane to me.
The void
I want an
Titan
axe.
aspect, I press and
That's
hold my
fucking
grenade button
sick.
to consume my grenade and turn it into the shield.
Oh.
Oh.
It takes the more it charges up, and then I can release that, and it creates this blast that deals massive damage.
That's sick.
The Hunter Arc Super.
Arc is all about finding the shortest distance between 2 points. The hunter kind of rears back, takes this knife, and throws it across the world, and then is able to blink to
Oh, shit!
Flash that just decimates anyone nearby.
One really great
Oh, that's awesome.
You do it once, but you're able to do it 3 times. Along
What?
with-
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah.
The hunter has an aspect. We take our staff, we twirl it in the air, which propels us upward. It creates this burst, which amplifies you and any allies.
I'm
near
Mary
you.
Poppins.
It almost makes it feel like you're playing a video game, right? With these combos that you're chaining together to do these different moves.
Mary
It,
Poppins,
takes
yeah.
that
Damn.
to the next level.
That's
The
so
more
cool.
aspects we have, the more capable we are to do that.
It feels like you're like riding the lightning, you know, like that instantaneous, like.
That was good, but I think it's more like. You know?
What the hell?
Weapons team has been working on all sorts of goodness. We've got exotics, we've got legendaries, we've got perks. We're always cooking up stuff.
New
We're always
weapons?
playing with
Come on.
stuff that we think is like really interesting or taking inspiration. We have Tessellation, which is this exotic pyramid fusion rifle.
Oh,
It
shit.
has
Ain't no
the
pass pre-order.
really intriguing property of adapting your Guardian's current damage type.
This will be the first time that you can run a weapon that can adapt to be strand or stasis in the energy slot. So you'll be able to run an entirely strand or entirely
Energy.
stasis loadout.
Oh, shit.
Tesla
Whoa, that looks
Is it a
sick.
Is it a hand cannon?
It's a fusion.
Fusion ray.
Suck it
In the
into
energy
weapon,
slot.
And then fire out a super destructive single projectile. That's a really
That's
special
There's
sick.
the one specific exotic that I can make that's like really zany that you would like right now.
What if Golden Gun was a sniper rifle?
What if you could harness the might of the Traveler? You know, we had a moment where we saw that Traveler Beam cutscene. I know people on Weapons went, I kind of want that. You're like, that is incredibly dope.
Oh, shit.
So we've got this opportunity
Trace
to
rifle?
bring back these iconic Destiny 1 weapons, but...
Hothead.
Dragon's
Or
breath.
Dragon's Breath. What am I saying? Hothead.
We have to bring Kvastov into the
Oh, shit.
Exotic pulse rifle.
and Dragon's Breath.
Red Death.
Red Death is gonna come back.
Oh, shit.
In the final shape, we have new weapon subfamilies
Icebreaker.
coming, broadening what existing weapons can be.
Really, like, bordering on exotic functionality. So, for example, we've got a rocket pistol sidearm subfamily. We also have
What?
pistol ammo sidearms. This
It's like
fires
smart
tiny,
pistols from
slow-moving
Cyberpunk.
rockets. They hit very hard.
Yeah.
With AoE damage.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, shit.
Of regular
That's
weapons
sick.
and rocket launcher stats. We're also doing a new support weapon subfamily.
The support frame auto rifle is a type of legendary auto rifle. It'll let you switch seamlessly from firing at enemies to healing your allies.
Oh,
shit, that's
I'm really
cool.
excited to
Jeez.
bring it to dungeons and keep my team alive, honestly.
Yeah, that is cool. What the heck?
The weapons team is always coming up with new ideas. We've got a ton of new cool stuff coming over the next few years, and some new and really wild ideas, which we're pretty excited about.
Come on, take a load off. We
Aw.
got a lot to cover.
Oh. Oh.
This place is only big enough for one dashing hero type, and that's me. So I'm back. Hey, you two, give me a sec. I was magnificent.
You were, Cade. You were.
Anyone want a hug? Get your rock off my map. Worst case scenario, you die. Who knows? Maybe you won't.
You had some cool cuts, didn't you?
There will be a ton of loot.
That's like that's like launch trailer.
Yeah, the D2 teaser.
They should have did the pew 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 pew.
In this moment where we're driving to the end of the Light and Darkness saga, it's great to see Cade like return to this world at this moment with all this change about to culminate with this confrontation with the long-standing enemy, the Witness.
Cade is the quintessential hunter. His presence casts such a long shadow over the story of Destiny, whether it was when he was alive or when he was dead.
What Cade goes through in this journey, how he serves as a catalyst for the other characters, the events that are uncovered to have brought him back this is how the story had to end. There was no end to the Light and Darkness saga that didn't have Cade here alongside his friends to finish the job.
Once we started digging into the nature
but how?
of the Pale Heart, I think that crystallized Cade's role as a guide. Cade is Virgil, and he's our guide through this other place. Cade is the one who is the most appropriate person to be the guide, because that's his job. That's always been his job. It just feels so natural for Nathan to be back in the booth. It feels just see him slip back into the role like without missing a beat.
Right, instantly.
In the flesh, or metal, as it were.
Cade's the glue that's always held Zavala and Ikora together. Having him back puts them in a position of questioning where they've been and what they've done without him.
You think about the journey that Zavala's been on and how he's been taken down this dark path, and you think about the weight that's been on Ikora, having to hold the Vanguard together, having Cade's voice of levity and brightness that he brings to that group. I think it's going to be great for them.
Well, at least we have each other.
We want people to take away that sense of reunion and that idea of like the gang being back together for this moment.
I'm here now. Wherever the hell here is.
So it looks like they're saving the house. Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Guardian.
Oh, season.
Poses a dire threat.
Yeah.
And the Witch Queen
Oh my God.
the answers
Ooh.
Eris screaming at
Oh
that.
shit.
if we contend with her sister. Zero
That's sick.
That looks
It
awesome.
rests with me.
Oh.
Will you come back from this?
Oh my God.
Be afraid.
Oh my God. What?
Oh my.
What?
Oh, what the hell happened to her?
What the fuck?
Fuck.
Wield
Oh.
magic and have entwined it with your light. Assault the Spire Guardian.
Dude, she wasn't kidding when she said she was the Witch Queen. What the fuck?
What
That
the
looks
fuck is that?
That was fucking crazy.
It's a boomer.
Oh. What?
Yeah, finally. Oh.
The deck of whispers, and they do.
Tarot cards?
Oh, is that like the roguelite?
Guardian. Every opponent
What?
you defeat
Oh, finishers.
Finishers.
mentions me.
Oh my God.
What the
Look at
fuck?
that armor.
Throwing out moths. See that?
Oh my God. So Eris like literally becomes a hive. Like she must have eaten a worm.
What it is to be hive.
Yeah.
Cause she's getting stronger.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's not Zebu, is it?
Talking, yeah.
Talking.
What
Season of
the
the
fuck?
Witch.
Season of the
Damn!
Okay.
Dude.
So we're making Eris the Witch Queen.
Yeah, what the
Season was our
fuck?
opportunity as players, we've been annihilating and breaking
Which
Hive
looks cool.
spells, and now we
Yeah.
finally get to cast
Looks
them.
even cooler.
At the end of Season of the Deep, we learn that Savathun has the key to getting into the portal that we need to go into. That means we have to go find Imaru, her ghost. Imaru's like, not so fast. We've got a bigger problem first. And that bigger problem's name is Zebu Arath. If we fight her, she only gets stronger. Eris has an idea. It's a really
good.
It's a wild ass idea, yeah. She determines, like, well, the best way to fight fire is with fire.
Oh my God.
We are channeling all of that energy that we're creating by going through, by eliminating enemies, and we're tithing to our friend Eris.
Bring me your tithes.
What does that mean for the characters and the player to kind of like
She's
be
creepy.
like Savathun? And that's where we went down the path of having Hive Eris. We want to extend that magical
What
fantasy
the
into the player
fuck?
deck. That ability to have overwhelming magical power, that risk and reward
I'd still hit
into
it.
all of our activities and systems. And so that's what led us to come up with things like Deck of Whispers.
Deck of Whispers.
It's this
this magical deck of cards that creates
It is like tarot
amazing
cards.
synergies with your build craft meta and with buffs and the activities.
They can then
Oh,
choose these
wow.
cards at will, whichever ones they want, and then that really leans into
Oh,
the build.
shit.
Whoa,
Holy
yeah,
shit.
they
Yeah.
did fucking change it up.
And then use the place on the battlefield and change the way you play.
I'm such a sucker for deck building. Like being able to like bring that element into Destiny gameplay has just been like, oh, chess.
Yeah, oh, it's
really
super
fun.
fun.
So we've got 2 brand new seasonal activities coming with Season of the Witch. We've got Altars of Summoning and Savathun's Spire.
Savathun's Spire is our new 3-player offensive. You're doing a lot more with the Lucent Hive magic, but it's got a high amount of combatant density. It's got additional random encounters that you can come across.
The Witch's Spire itself, Savathun's Spire, was like her reliquary for all these different magical experiments as she was learning the light. You're there in order to learn as much as you can in order to become a master spellcaster, right? To become like Savathun.
Oh my god, the deck building is so cool.
You can spend like 20 minutes in it, or you can spend 2 hours in it.
It's a 3-player experience that you can hop in and hop out of. As you're
Yo.
going through
Yo.
this activity, you're filling the tithing bucket. As that tithing bucket is filled up, you'll get progressively more rewards.
You guys
And then
can hit
finally
hard
at the
on
end,
goals,
it'll cash out and you'll get a whole
must
mess
be.
of rewards.
Yeah, there's a bit of an echo.
We really
Yeah.
wanted to make sure
That's
that
not
there was
mine,
a
that's,
home
Donnie.
for any exotic mission content coming in seasons after the year has passed. And so we developed what we're calling the exotic
I don't know
mission
if you hear
rotator.
mine.
Right away,
No.
we're getting Presage, Vox Obscura, and Operation Seraph Shield.
This is some of the most fun content the team has making. It's some of the content the fans and players of Destiny love the most. The most exciting thing, outside of just the missions themselves, is that every time we put a mission inside of that rotator, the exotic that comes alongside of it will become craftable.
Go from here on out.
With Season of the Witch, we have a brand new Vex lo-fi PvP map coming. It's really exciting. It's got a bunch of really tight gameplay experiences. We wanted to make sure that we focus the combat a little bit more. With the new Vex network map, we really wanted to make sure we hit is like, hey, you're shoulder to shoulder more often. There's not as much deep sight lines that you're interacting with. And a lot of the flow of the map is
that
actually
Firefly
built
on Igneous
around
Hammer?
this like kind of central pillar of the Vex network.
I don't know.
You're
Or
orienting
incandescent.
around.
And there's also some modes coming too, right?
We've got a new PvP game mode coming that's all about relics. It's about multiple relics, so it's not just one like the Scorch game mode from the past. So we've got the shield coming from Vault of Glass, we've got the spear back from Season of the Risen.
And we got the scythe from Season of the Haunted.
Yeah, so you're gonna be reaping Guardians with that thing. It's a lot more tactical gameplay. It's all about running around the map, claiming these relic dispensers, and then grabbing them in order to push for victory.
I will take what I need. The words in my heart are the weapon in my fist.
We were feeling pretty hypey this season, obviously. There's something in the air. And so when thinking about like what's a good raid reprisal that would really suit this
Here it
very
comes.
hypey
Hey, yep.
there's only one answer.
Here it is.
Roll
Roll
Hell yeah.
He is here.
What the Hive call
Nice. Well,
Those look sick though.
Let's go. Age of Tribe Armor!
Yes!
Woo!
Oh, it's got the armor.
He's got the armor.
Oh my god!
Dude.
Woo!
Okay, but where Vogue though?
Yeah, and King's
Oh my fucking god!
Holy
It's got the armor, finally, dude.
Necro
And
Nez-
Necro, okay, Necro
Yeah,
does.
that looked like a SMG almost. It looked shorter.
I'm sure it will be an SMG.
Oh, that armor.
Oh, let's go. Nice.
Number first.
10 a.m. Pacific.
A
That's
ring?
sick.
I want a ring.
They usually do the rings now. They did a King's Fall ring too, I think.
The final shape, we really want to rally all Guardians at the end of the Light and Darkness
Ooh,
saga.
LFG.
We want to reduce those power barriers as well as
Ooh,
get
power
people up on
system.
key story beats and make sure that they have a really great and easy time connecting with other players. In the final final shape, we're trying to find ways to make power more simple and easy to understand, and also lowering the barrier to entry.
It's going to make it easier for players who have not been able to jump into game easily because they were held back by the challenges in grinding for the power levels that are required by these different activities.
One of the major changes that's going to be happening starting with the final shape is there are going to be a certain number of activities that are going to be power fixed. So it doesn't matter kind of what power level you are going into it, you're always going to be able to approach it. There's still going to be tiers of difficulty that you can do, things that are just meant to be experienced a certain way.
Things like Nightfall strikes that will still have power enabled, and that's where we're really going to focus the whole power climb.
The raids, the contest modes that everybody loves to engage with, that experience is fundamentally going to be staying the same.
I'm excited for this because I think there will be a lot more clarity for players in terms of understanding the relative difficulty of things, where they sit now in the spectrum.
One way that we're trying to do that is making it easier for new players to engage with you. So we're introducing something that we're calling Fire Team Power.
You can actually bring your friends along to play any dungeons and raids in the game without having to wait them to be at a certain power level. The person with the highest power in your fire team is actually going to bring all the others
near the highest
power
level,
which means that there's no barriers really for any other guardian to join you
Oh.
in this high-level content.
When it's combined with Fireteam Finder, it also allows you to find strangers, people you've never played with before, and have that same experience. That's all regardless of the power level of you and the rest of the people in your Fire team.
Fireteam Finder is the new feature that's coming in Season 23, aimed at helping connect and find other people to complete the best and most aspirational content in
Technical mock-up.
We have a tag system that allows players to be able to say, well, this is my play style. I'm really chill. I'm anti-sweat. I'm just really here to have a good time. Exactly.
That ain't gonna happen.
Allows players
Yeah, exactly.
to show a little bit more
Yeah, he's gonna be
personality, show a
exactly
little bit more
against what
about
you
what
say.
they're about.
Must
I think
have
what's really great
Gallahorn.
about it is with this launch, we're also looking at including inclusion tags.
As an example, one of the inclusion tags that we have are for colorblind players. Hopefully the inclusion tags will bring players closer to finding their community and even closer
Blind.
to the people that
That's
they're
pretty cool.
playing. So once
Yeah,
you
like, yeah, like-
players will be put into a
It is
listing
cool.
lobby where
I hope it
players
works.
can gather, they can
Same.
communicate with each other. So we wanted to make it as convenient and as easy as possible for players to not just sit and stare at a screen for a long time while their listing actually fills up.
As a gamer who's typically more solo, I'm especially excited about this because it really is about helping reduce that anxiety and burden that comes with trying to make a new connection.
Golden.
The feature coming out today that I'm incredibly excited about is Timeline Reflections. Essentially what we have done is we went back to previous expansions and pulled out missions that we felt really represented key narrative beats.
Pulled out missions?
We're going to have a mission for Forsaken, mission for
A
Beyond,
what?
as well as a mission for Witch Queen.
Thanks for the memories, Guardian.
Oh, is
The thing about these missions is they're not going to be like one-to-one for how you would experience them in the campaign. You're also going to get additional pieces of narrative fed to you to like identify like, hey, this is why it's important that this happened, and here are the people you met along the way.
A really big one that's really timely for Final Shape is Cade's Last Stand from Forsaken.
Oh,
Oh, hell yeah.
that's cool.
This is a moment that a lot of players, new and old, are going to come back to Destiny. I think this is just the right time to introduce features that are going to allow those players to jump right in and find people to play with and enjoy this content regardless of their power level.
We're
So
reaching
I
the end
noticed
of
it
this
said
10-year
owned
journey.
under the
What comes
Forsaken
next?
mission.
The episode.
I wonder if you still have to
New
buy
way we're gonna
the
tell stories moving forward.
What's really
stuff.
important about episodes is that it's a really big shakeup to what we've been doing. Instead
Episodes?
of providing 4 seasons a year, you are going to get 3 larger episodes. And so the first 3 episodes in this coming year are called Echoes, Revenant, and Heresy. It's coming right after the final shape.
Oh.
And the theme for the
Okay.
year is going to be all about the consequences and aftermath of the final shape. I think what's really the cornerstone of the episode model that we're building is the 3-act structure. The acts act as these anchors for us to introduce new weapons, new artifacts,
What is
models,
that?
new activities. There's gonna be new missions coming around. There'll be new story moments.
Vex,
in
yeah.
every single one of these acts.
Oh,
We're
Vex,
actually
yeah, yeah.
providing more cinematic style
So 3
experience
seasons a
throughout the
year,
final shape
basically.
year
and the episodes with it than any of the seasons we've ever developed before.
These new stories are actually playable as standalone. Like each episode is something you can experience whether you've been playing Destiny for 10 years or this is your first one.
You're going to be able to basically enjoy them in any order you want to.
I think the opportunity with this big epic moment is that we get to innovate the game. We get to move the game forward.
It's all about change frequently. It's all about deeper story moments. It's all about more weapons, more loot, more often. And it really provides the team with a platform to go much deeper into the themes and fantasies and story of any individual episode as compared to the seasons you know of today.
I'm so excited to see what the narrative team can do with this kind of new platform of storytelling.
That looks sick,
Episodes
man.
provide
That's a crazy looking Vex.
foundation
Yeah.
for the future of Destiny.
We're moving into the next stage of Destiny 2. I think some people look at the final shape and they think Destiny 2 is coming to the end. And in many ways, it's the opposite.
So those are
We're
after
leaning
the
in.
final
We're
shape,
putting
right? Those...
The pedal
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
Episodes provide us a new, innovative way for players to engage with Destiny 2 throughout the year.
Did you see how the first one was March to June?
What makes
I did
a
not.
guardian
So
a guardian? Devotion,
I would assume it launches with Final Shape.
sacrifice.
Cool.
We know that we were chosen for a reason.
Lance.
By something greater than ourselves.
Guardian. Guardian? Eyes up, Guardian.
Shaped by the fires of each new battle, we are forged and sharpened into what we must become for the fight ahead. We are the final line that halts the second collapse.
All of us. Every Titan. Every Warlock. Every Hunter.
What is it the Guardians say? Devotion inspires bravery.
Bravery inspires sacrifice.
Sacrifice leads to death.
That was Amaru, wasn't it?
I thought it was the speaker.
No, the last.
It was the last voice was the speaker.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah. I don't know why it sounded like Amaru to me.
There are things out in the dark that only the dark can overcome. Trust me.
You've heard the story.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
A darkness descending upon humanity.
It's a pretty sweet collage.
That was cool.
It's going to be an exciting year for Guardians. We get to make good on a promise that we made way back in 2014. There was classic rock blasting, a fire team racing across our solar system, and at the end, a simple message. Become legend. Today, you got a glimpse at how we'll be cementing your legend in this upcoming year. We're going to be heading inside the Traveler, experiencing a destination unlike anything we've ever built before. We'll face the biggest bad we've ever made, and we'll do this all alongside a streamlined progression system, allowing us to easily play with friends in any content in the game. And as the dust settles in the final shape, we're going to continue our legends.
Just show me the collector's edition.
It's Destiny's first episode in a new phase of storytelling for Guardians.
I'm gonna queue into the store right now.
Born from the resolution of the Light and Darkness saga.
Looked about 20 minutes ago.
These first episodes are just the beginning. But if you're chomping at the bit to see how the Light and Darkness saga is going to kick off the future of Destiny 2, we've got a ton of great content for you to jump into today. Going live after this, we've got Season of the Witch, with a new story, new weapons, new armor, new activities, and new PvP content, all alongside a series of story catch-up missions, allowing any of your friends to jump into the game and get up to speed on what's happening in this world.
Oh, I'm chomping, baby.
Then, next week, a brutal reprisal of Crota's End is going to join the ranks of our aspirational content. I can't wait to see you all in the Throne World as we learn more about the final shape and how we can stop it.
Oh, those are going live today, the story missions?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Do not be afraid. Bring me your tithes.
After all these years, all we've lost, this fight might be our last. So I'm asking you
Done here on the PlayStation Discord.
to rise.
Yeah, so I'm using my headset, and so I've got Discord on PlayStation, my iPad, Bluetooth to the headset, so that you guys don't hear it. Like, took me forever to just get everything.
Ooh,
set
collector's
up.
edition reveal. They have a countdown for it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
4,
Show me.
3,
Take my money!
1.
Watch it be like something crazy, and it's like $300.
When we create a collector's
I'm sure
I'm doing it today.
try and
Hopefully it's better than the
recreate
Puka.
items from the universe for players to enjoy outside of the game. So this year we're doing a Destiny
Oh.
Hour.
Ooh.
We really try to work
Oh,
hard
store's
at
up.
thinking about
I'm
10
in
years
line.
of Destiny
Yeah, same.
and how best
Yep.
to encapsulate.
I was
that
behind on stream, so I haven't
Even
seen
as
it.
a game dev who've worked on it since day one, like I think having it be the tower is super exciting for us because it's going to kind of catalog your journey of a player from when you first started playing.
What if the collector's edition they're actually giving everybody a ghost?
Tower, it's kind of like the beacon
Oh.
a place you can call home.
You get the tower, and then there are actual figures.
What the
of
fuck?
Oh! That company, that architectural model.
There's a lot of like
The
hidden
balls is funny.
messages and hidden things.
There's gonna be some
Bald
fun
head.
surprises. We're always trying to push the envelope.
It's just a
And
circle.
So we've been playing a
Little
lot
sphere.
with magnetic locks and sound effects and lights. Just sort of make this experience as a whole really special. It's sort of the perfect symbol of Destiny.
Just take out the little Eververse booth.
Yeah. You can literally finally take a dump on Eververse.
Nice.
You can, now you can actually kick it off the tower.
Yeah.
Ooh,
How much
cool
is it?
cover
Ooh, that
art.
Ace of Spades ornament.
Ooh.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Ooh.
Oh, Katie is gonna be so pissed when this thing shows up at our house.
How much is it?
The price isn't. Alright, we can't see the price. We're not in.